it's MK, and this is week 4's kit reveal that I am going to share with you guys. So we have decided to do the brand new Katie Petite kit from Arden. I think it's Arden Creative Studios is the whole name of it. Yes, Arden Creative Studio. There's no S. And then I've added a few things, and then I'll be adding another set of embellishments just because of the fact that I'm super excited to share this with you guys. So anyways, I have with me the Arden collection. I did not get everything in the collection. I just picked up a few things and some packaging. Yay! Okay. So from Tara O'Rourke, she is the paper snob here on YouTube. She gifted these to me and Janet, and so we got quite a bit of them. She shared her roll with us because I wasn't sure what it was, and I don't like buying product that I'm not sure what it is. I wish we could all get little samples first to see if we like things before buying a big giant. Like if I would have if I would have known about washi tape and just tried a little sample, I probably wouldn't have dozens of washi tape here with me. Okay, so also I have these layering stamps, which I'm assuming this is a triple layered stamp. So when I stamp it, it's going to have 3 different colors on this flower or leaf. And then I've got some splattery bits and a dragonfly. So there is the stamp set, pretty true to size from the packaging to the stamps. A little bit bigger, but pretty true. And then this one is my favorite right here. It is clear stamp set, Artful Legends #1. And it's all these mixed media little bits that you can add to your layout. There is the stamp set. Now, I will be restocking these in the shop if you guys are curious. I ran out very, very fast. I have a couple of these left in the shop. These are dies, and they are black on the outside. I actually haven't cut with them yet. Clearly, they're still in their packaging, but this is the image that they cut out. I love having all of these little tiny fern leaves going on, or I don't even know if they're fern leaves, but they're called Fern Valley. So that's the die set, and then here is tall grasses. Oh my gosh, you guys, I apologize. It's got a couple bunch of bugs and some tall grasses going on. So there is that. I like the little wispies of the grass and then the silhouettes of the bugs. They're not as detailed. I like that. I pulled out the stick already. I think it was just because I wanted to check out to see if these are comparative to 49 Markets. I do apologize for bringing that up. I do know that Katie Petite has stepped away from 49 Market, but I didn't realize she was going to start making actual paper products because she also does digital. And if you have a 12 by 12 printer, then buy the digital. It's way cheaper. I'm just saying, that's the way to go. But I wanted to open this and see, these are the rub-ons, so the rub-on transfers. And you actually get 2 of each design. So I was super stoked when I first picked it up and realized I had 2 of those and 2 of those, because I thought when I just wrote 2 designs, that's all I read, right? Was 2 designs, but you end up actually getting 4 sheets. So it's 2 of each. So I'm super excited about that particular one. Then you've got the ephemera pack. Again, this is the Hidden Creek collection. I don't know if I've said that on any of these yet. Hidden Creek down here, but none of these are actually called Hidden Creek. They're just dies and stamps. And then we've got the Hidden Creek. So inside here, we've got all of these little goodies going on. There's a lot more than it looks like there is. When I first got it, I was like, well, that doesn't look like it's very much. But then you open the pack and it just keeps going and going and going. And oh my gosh, it is absolutely crazy. Then I've also got the laser cut pieces. Now here is what they look like. They are opened, so they're shrunk down quite a bit. They are open, but I opened this, and that's why I had my packaging going on. I opened it so that way I could share with you guys that it is double-sided. So that is the inside, and that is the outside. So I think that's pretty cool because now we can reverse our images if it's not facing the right way. So I really liked that a lot. And I was very stoked about that. Then I've got the paper pack going on. Now this is a pad, so it's all sticky up here and all connected. And you get 2 of each sheet of each piece of paper. And then there's stripes on this side, cut aparts there, polka dots, I love this. You guys know, you all knew I was gonna love that one. And then there's a gingham over here. And here we go. This one is, you know, like for the solids, butterflies, more butterflies over here. I'm just going through it very, very quickly. This one's like a pre-planned page. Here, this one is a very light grid on there, and then it's got a bunch of little mixed media-y tone-on-tone colors going on. So it's a solid green, reads as a solid. Microscopic little flowers, and then lots of little book prints in the background. That is super cool. And then over here, this one looks like a stone wall, and then lots of decoupage on the stone wall. I apologize for having it sideways, but it's the best way that I can show. This one's kind of like a paisley paper, and then again the book prints inside. Another collage paper going on here with all of the seed packets and whatnot. Here is a pretty cool florally border paper. Another reads as a solid, but it's kind of a painty swirl. And then you've got this cool little border going on, and then you add the dies to it. Oh man, that'll be awesome. Another reads as a solid on the yellow. And then this gorgeous piece that's got the, oh, what's it called? Quatrefoil. But then inside the quatrefoil, it's like open and you can see the background or whatever. I don't know. It's like there's stuff on top and then there's stuff in the back. It's really cool. And then last but not least, another reads as a solid, and then you got this really cool piece of paper here. Now, instead of me adding white cardstock for my bases, I have decided I'm going to add in wood grain. So I brought in just one for right now. This one here is the Cedar White Ledger Simple Stories Color Vibe. So it's cedar on one side and then the white ledger on the other side, which I thought was kind of cool. So that way, if I didn't want to use the wood grain, I had the ledger paper on the background as well. I don't have any of my photos ready and available as of yet, just because of the fact that I really wanted to share with you guys this part of the kit, and then what I've added to it. Because we're still doing inks for Messy Mondays, I brought in all of these inks that I felt like matched the paper collection. So I've got ground espresso, scattered straw, peeled paint, crushed olive, peacock feathers, and mariner, uncharted mariner. So those are the ones that I saw matched this collection very lovely. And then I have a bunch of wood veneer. Now these two packages are from my stash, so they're all mixed up. This one has leftover forest findings, leftover toadstools, leftover snails and things. I don't even know. Yeah, I'm not even sure, but it's just a collage. This one here has the Gone Fishing. Mine broke, but it's fine. I'm going to still use it, but that's the whole point of this. It's supposed to look really delicate for the fishing line. I was just a little too harsh on it when I was putting these pieces in, and this pushed up on it and broke it. So I've also got the Wilderness token and then the Explore More token. So I've got those there. I have my tree slices, because why not? And then I also have a couple more tree slices. These ones aren't in the shop. They were just me playing around. I've also got lots of little ones that I have not yet separated. This one is called Tall Trees. I love this one. So there that is. It's a set of 4, and they've got super long stems on them. I'm going to put them in my little tray here so I don't have them going, putting them back on this one and then they're a hot mess. These ones are called Palm Fronds. Yeah, say that 6 times fast. I don't know why that's so hard for me to say. So I'm looking forward to coloring these, in all honesty. Now these are in my white wood, so that way they do accept color, and then they'd be true to color. So I've got those. Then I've got my eagles. These are sublimated onto white acrylic. And just gorgeous eagles, you guys. I love this. I want to try to document a ton of my Alaskan photos. Not a ton. I can only do 6 layouts, right? But I didn't see very many eagles, so I might be stealing a picture of Janet's or 2. But I've got the eagles. I also have this really cool bridge that was sublimated on white acrylic. So I have that as well. And these are all available in my shop. If something is sold out, just give it a couple weeks and it'll come back. This one's called the Eagle Token. I thought it was kind of cool for, you know, it being in a compass. So I thought I liked that. This one here says, not all those who wander are lost. I really want to use that little saying. It's in there. And then of course, on this particular cruise, when you got back to the ship, there wasn't much to do except for drink. So I brought in all of my cocktail glasses. Now this is just cocktails. I also have another set called cocktails and mocktails that are a little bit bigger, but they're supposed to be like a matching set. So like if you want to put the two together, and then you'll have more in your collection if you guys frequent bars like I do. No, I'm just kidding. I don't frequent bars, you guys. I really don't. All right, and then, oh, see, random mushroom, totally random wax seal. And then last but not least, I'm not going to pick them all up, but I've got the cocktail glasses. Now, these ones here are just the glasses, and I know it's really super hard to see them because they're crystal clear like a glass, right? And my brain thought that I could take some, sorry, I've got a little fuzz on there. My brain wants to put Nuvo drops inside and fill the glass up to make it match the cocktails that we had on our trip. So I'm super excited to share with you guys and see if it even works, right? It's just a thought in my head right now. I didn't try it, but I really wanted to test it and see if that works out. And then I am going to also, and I know it just keeps going and going and going. So this was my original kit. It really, really was. And then I was reached out and asked if I could try a brand new mixed media kit. And she is releasing it. It's the Crafty Maven Getaway. Not giveaway, Getaway. And she is releasing it on the 25th, which is right in the middle of my week for playing with this kit. And I thought, well, this kit leads to a lot, like it's very monochromatic. And so I thought, well, this will be perfect. I could receive her, or I could purchase her mixed media kit and then see if I can't incorporate it using these colors. And so when I received it, I'm just going to share a peek because it is not released just yet. So here is a peek of it. Just a little corner bit. I've got all the mixed media going on here and whatnot in the corner, a bunch of other little goodies over here. I do a reveal of this later in the week, so you guys will see this kit pop back up. But I also brought in 2 of my Distress Oxides that also match this kit because this kit also has green in it and I already have green from my original kit, right? So I brought in Abandoned Coral and Wilted Violet to see if I can't incorporate these 2 colors within this green and I don't know what color. What do you call this? It's like a bluey turquoise color. No, turquoise is more green. Aqua color, and then of course you've got the scattered straw for the yellow. So I'm hoping to incorporate this whole piece and this whole mixed media kit into this kit. I really am. I think it's going to be fun and a good challenge. So I will be having a couple projects with this kit, right? To combine the two, but I won't be using this kit for every layout, right? It'll just pop up here and there and everywhere, but you will get a reveal of what is in that kit later, like a day or two from now. So anyways, that is what I have going on for this particular one. I also have, yeah, that's what I've got going on. So come back and see. Again, I am replacing my white cardstock with my wood veneer because I really felt like this kit being so outdoorsy, for me, at least it feels outdoorsy, that it really needed to be have a wood veneer in it. And so I thought, well, since I can't add to this kit because this is the kit, but I do need to bring in a base page, I'm going to bring in my wood grain instead of just white cardstock. So that is the decision that I made. I will probably not like it. Like I'll probably need some sort of white space, but I'm not really sure. We will see how that goes. I might, I might end up bringing in some white cardstock just to soften the eye up a little bit, give the eye a resting place. But for right now, this is my main objective, is to bring in the wood veneer. All right, you guys. Again, thank you so much, and come back tomorrow to see what I've done with my first page with this kit. It's going to be so much fun. All right, you guys. See ya.